Um, and I am just going to mute everybody, but if you want to jump in, feel free to jump in, or you can even use the chat box to just type in a question. If something I say kind of prompts a question, go ahead. But just don't overthink this stuff. I think that people get into this business and all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, now I'm a coach. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? How am I supposed to be? And it's like, don't overthink this. Just be you and be really excited and have fun with this. Because at the end of the day, this business is about committing to your own health and fitness goals. It's about like working on yourself, sharing that with other people, and helping them get started the same way that you got started. That's all this business is. It's just like women helping women, I always say. Like, it's a ripple effect, and we are so lucky to be able to tell other people about this amazing opportunity. It's almost like if you go to a really, really great restaurant and you have like the best service, the best meal, you're probably not going to keep that to yourself. You're going to go and like tell your friends and family, or you might even put it on Facebook about how awesome that restaurant was and how everybody should go next weekend when they're wanting to go out. So that is what this business is. It's just being super passionate and excited about what we are in, the workouts, the nutrition, the business. Just be really excited about that. And all you have to do is just share that. You will never be salesy or spammy if it's coming from a place of like authentic excitement and just like being really genuine about it. You won't ever be salesy. So if you are always working on yourself and just wanting to help other people, then it comes from a place of like, just like good, right? It's not salesy. When I first started, just as a challenger, like I was not a coach. I was just like, signed up with, like we didn't even have Beachbody On Demand then. I just signed up with like actually just Shakeology to start with. And then I started working out. It was probably like 5 days into my journey. And I remember messaging my coach, Michelle, and saying to her, oh my God, like, why isn't everybody doing this? Why isn't everybody following this like portion controlled nutrition system and drinking Shakeology? And why isn't everybody in an accountability group? Like, this is freaking life changing. Like, it was mind blowing to me that not everybody was doing this. Like, that's how excited. I wasn't even a coach at this point, but I felt like, why isn't everybody doing this? This is nuts. Like, this is so simple. It is so simple to get healthy and to feel amazing. Why isn't everybody doing this? So my coaching journey started with this like passion. It just started with like, I want to pay this forward because I feel so freaking good. Like at the time I had 3 little kids and I was like, frig, if I can do this, like why is anybody unhealthy and unhappy? Because there's no reason for it. It's simple. The solution is very, very simple. So it just was always in me to be so passionate about this lifestyle. So you guys have to feel that passion too. And I think that you all do. So I think Carrie's saying she can't get her video camera to work, but she's here. Yay. Awesome. If you have any questions, just put them in the chat. Okay. So that kind of sums up that. And now the really cool thing is that we can share it on social media. We don't actually have to like have conversations with people, which is perfect because I am a total introvert, but we get to just share this on social media. And for me, when I started posting, it was the most terrifying thing for me because well, first of all, I did not have an Instagram account. I don't even know if they had Instagram then. They probably did, but I didn't even know what it was. And I had like 250 friends on Facebook and I very rarely posted. So now all of a sudden here I was going to start talking about health and fitness on Facebook. Like I wanted to die, but I also was so excited to just like share this with other people. So I just got over myself and I just started sharing. And what I want you guys to do is use like your Instagram or your Facebook, whatever you're going to use, just use it as your accountability partner. It doesn't have to be all of a sudden your page where you're like running a business from now. It's just your accountability every day. So just start posting about how good you're feeling, about how excited you are, or how, maybe you didn't sleep well last night, but you're up anyways to press play on your workout. What is your workout doing for you? How has it changed you? What foods are you eating? Are the foods you're preparing now different than they were, last week or 6 months ago? How have you changed from this process? Those are the things you want to share. I always say it's almost like a reality show. Like my Facebook page and my Instagram is like basically this like reality show of my life. I just sort of share it all, especially in Instagram stories. So Instagram stories is such an amazing platform for us to use, and you don't even have to overthink it. It's just, you can share anything and everything, and it's so, so easy. But just share like your day-to-day stuff. It doesn't have to be anything epic. I always give this example, but you can literally take a picture of like your running shoes and a dumbbell and your laptop computer and just talk about how you are so excited to start this new adventure. Maybe you've been working out. I'm just sort of thinking of you, Thea, about how you've been working out for a while on your own. And now all of a sudden you have this community that you just joined and that you're part of, and how like exciting that is, and how this accountability is just going to keep you motivated on those hard days. Like I'm just like rambling, but do you guys get the point? Like I always think like, how am I feeling right now? What are my thoughts? How am I feeling? And then I just type and I just share that and just keep it super, super simple. But the biggest thing in this business is being consistent. Consistency is huge. I have shown up on social media every single day since I joined as a coach, like 3.5 years ago. I've never missed a day. There's like scheduling apps and stuff you can use, like if you like legit can't post. But I've always shown up. So my followers know that I'm not going anywhere, because too often people join businesses like this, and what ends up happening? Like 3 months from now, they're no longer doing it. Even like a few weeks from now, they're no longer doing it. They were, showing up and so excited, and then all of a sudden they dwindle out. We all know so many people like that, selling whatever, handbags, lipstick, Shakeology. We all know those people. So don't be that person, because people need to be able to trust you that you're not going to go anywhere. My followers know that I'm not going anywhere. I've been doing this for so long. I've been consistent. So just be super, super consistent, because it's going to pay off. So consistency and like excitement basically are two of the biggest things. So just start posting. That's my biggest advice for you guys. Most of you guys are, but just start posting. Don't like dip your toe in this. Just jump in and go all in. Last night, was it last night or 2 nights ago, Michelle posted her very first post as a coach, and it was a transformation photo. And I mean, I know she was so nervous to do this, and she just like, I mean, you never know what's going to happen, right? The post could have, nobody said anything or everybody said something. And I mean, it just blew up, and she has all of these people interested in like how she had such an amazing transformation. How did she get there? What did she do? And she invited them. She sent a message and just started inviting them like, hey, like you can do this too. Here's how. So we have to just like sort of, I always say like grow some balls and just like go for it. Don't dip your toe in this. And I know that you guys obviously want this to become something big in your life. Otherwise, there's no way you'd be sitting on this call tonight, right? So I know you guys have big goals with this, and you want to build an income and just sort of change, not sort of, but you want to change your life with this. So you have to go all in, and you have to treat this business as a business. And I have always done that. I haven't, even on the days where I don't feel like doing the work that needs to be done, I do it anyways, because in my head, I'm like, if I don't show up, how am I ever going to build this? How am I ever going to create an income? So it's almost like when I'm a nurse. So when I show up at the hospital in my scrubs, I am committed to 12 hours and there are things I have to do or I will lose my job. Like I will be in a lot of trouble. And I think of this business the exact same way. There are things we need to do every single day as a coach in order to grow our business. And if I don't do those things, to me, I'm like, I'm not going to have a job. I'm not going to have a job. So I need to treat it like a business. And, you know, some of you guys brand new, you're probably like, well, what am I supposed to be doing every day? Don't worry. That's like all in the training. The great thing is those things are very, very simple. You work on yourself and you share this on social media. You invite other people to join you. That essentially is what you need to do to grow this business. There are vital behaviors. It's called like be proof the product works or product of the product. So basically get up, do your workout every day, drink your Shakeology, eat healthy. You don't have to be perfect. I'm not perfect, but I commit to myself. And you need to share that on social media and you need to invite people to join you. Invite people every single day. Connect with people. It doesn't have to be like spammy sending out mass invites, but if people are commenting on your posts, message them and say like, thank you so much for supporting me. Like I was so nervous to start sharing my journey on social media. So thank you so much for, showing me some love. Just connect with people, build that relationship, build that trust, and it's going to take you places. Okay. So the other thing that is going to really propel your business moving forward is I am going to be running a 30-day challenge group starting on October 22nd. You guys will all be put in that, but I am encouraging you to invite people to join you in that. So this is going to be really simple for you because you don't even have to run your own group. I'm going to run it. You guys are going to be in there as like, a challenger, we call them. And you're going to hopefully bring in like 3 to 4 of your own friends or family or whoever to do this with you. So you have such a great opportunity right now on social media to just be saying like, this is so amazing what I have become part of. And my coach has invited me to bring 3 to 4 of my friends to start with us on October 22nd. If you're interested in this, drop me an emoji or send me a message or comment I'm in. Like you have so much potential to talk about this. And I encourage you to talk that way. Do a post like that, a few times a week even. Because not everybody's going to see your stuff. So if you post, tomorrow morning about this, and then maybe you post Saturday morning and then Sunday night again, like change up the times when you're doing posts like this. But I do these like inviting posts probably 2-3 times a week. And that's where I get the interest, right? Throughout the week, I'm sharing my workouts, I'm sharing my kids, I'm sharing just like all this stuff about me. And then I hit them with this invite. Like, listen, you've been seeing me, you've seen my transformation, you've seen my workouts. Like, do you want to do this with me? And I'm constantly having conversations with people in my inbox, just saying like, like, have you ever thought about joining me? Because on October 22nd, I'm taking some women in and we're going to do this program together. And yeah, Michelle, it was 2 years. Actually, I think it was like, what did I say? 2.5 years ago or something like that we originally connected, her and I. She liked a post or liked to pick my page or something like that. And I just reached out to her and we started connecting and it didn't really go anywhere. I probably invited her a couple times, but she ended up being pregnant and it just wasn't good timing, obviously. But here she is. So it takes some people a while to build that trust, but I didn't hold back. I connected with people. I tried to build relationships and build trust, because if somebody, who follows you, if they can like you, they'll start to trust you. And if they like you and they trust you, they are going to want to do what you're doing. That's what ends up happening. So this is about like relationship building. And it's like the best thing because you can meet some of like your best friends in this business virtually. It's crazy. I never thought it was possible. But So write this down, October 22nd. You want to get people into this group with you. So even if you're just like chatting with your coworkers and you're like, hey, listen, I've just done the most craziest thing. I've joined this community. I have no idea what to expect, but like, does anybody want to do this with me? Think about it if like a band that you love was coming to your hometown and tickets were going on sale and you were like, oh yeah, I'm in, I'm going to this thing. And so what do? You probably called some of your friends or sent them an email saying like, you guys, I'm going to get tickets to go see this band. Do you guys want to come with me? Like, let's all get tickets together. And you wouldn't feel like weird. You wouldn't be like, oh gosh, I hope they don't think I'm going to buy the ticket for them, or I hope they don't think I'm trying to convince them. Like, you were just excited. You want to go to the concert. And if people want to come with you, awesome. This is what this is. So just share your excitement and just like tell as many people as you can, because this is life changing. Getting into a challenge group can change everything for somebody. So be really excited about it and just try to get like 3 to 4 people to purchase basically what you purchased. So a challenge pack. So Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology, they'll get the containers, like they'll get everything they need, and we'll get them into the group, and I'm going to run the group for you. Your job in there is to just be the best challenger and show up for yourself, and then just support and encourage the people that you bring in. And it's going to be really, really fun. And it's a great way to get your business up and running. Okay. So, and if you need help with like creating posts around that, I'm more than happy to help you guys. I am like here for you. Don't ever feel like sending me a private message. You're like, oh, I shouldn't bother her. I want to help you. If you have somebody interested and you're like, what do I say? I don't know how to explain this. I don't know what I should do. What should I say next? Message me. And like, providing I'm not, like at work or somewhere, like I'm going to help you. I'll walk you through this, because that's how you're going to learn. So I am here to walk you guys through these steps. Okay. So as far as goals for my new coaches, you guys want a business out of this. So let's get you working on some goals. So Success Club. And I know like Thea, you don't even know what that means, and that's totally fine. Some other people might have heard this term before, but basically this is just a benchmark in the business. So every month, our goal as a coach is to hit Success Club. So there's Success Club 5 and there's Success Club 10. So those are our 2 benchmarks. And it just shows that you are doing what you need to do in order to move your business forward. So since the first month I became a coach, I always hit Success Club. And it's like a non-negotiable for me. So what does that mean? Success Club 5 means bringing 3 people into your business with a challenge pack. So helping 3 friends, 3 family members, 3 strangers, whoever, get signed up with a challenge pack and get them into the accountability group, the challenge group. Those 2 things mean the same thing. So a challenge pack is basically what most of you guys got started with. It's a year of Beachbody On Demand, a month of Shakeology, and like the recipes, the portion control, all that extra stuff. But that's what a challenge pack is. So your goal every month is to get at least 3 people signed up with that. That's going to start to grow your income. It is going to ensure that you aren't even paying for your own Shakeology, because you're making enough to cover your own business expenses, which, most businesses, it'll take you years before you ever cover your own business expenses. In this business, it's extremely easy to do that. So helping 3 people is the commission you will earn will cover your cost of Shakeology. But moving forward, you're going to start to get residual income, because those people will hopefully stay on Shakeology. And the next month you'll sign up, hopefully 3 more people. So all of a sudden, every month your income starts to grow. And that is exactly what happened with my income, because I hit Success Club every single month, and I never didn't hit it. So, my first month, my income was like $350 or something, which is so good for your first 30 days in the business. And then it just grew. It grew every single month. And at like 6 months, I think it was like $1,000 a month. And it just kept growing. and it continues to grow because I keep doing the same things to move my business forward. Yes, I will get to Emerald for sure. So that's Success Club. So does anybody have any questions about Success Club? It's just, yeah. So helping 3 people. So sorry, every time you sign somebody up with a challenge pack, whether you're signing up a coach with a challenge pack or you're signing up a customer with a challenge pack, you get 2 Success Club points. So if you signed up 3 friends, family members, strangers, whoever, you would get 6 Success Club points. So you would hit the Success Club 5 benchmark. If you were to sign up 5 people with a challenge pack, you would hit Success Club 10. And there are tons of bonuses that come with hitting Success Club. So when you hit Success Club 5 or higher, Beachbody rewards you every month with like really cool prizes. Like it might be a personal development book. It might be a water bottle. It might be a tank top. Like all the workout clothes that I wear basically all come from Beachbody. Like they just are constantly sending me stuff. Like I have a water bottle. Like everything comes from them. They're just so giving, which is fun. And it just like, I love incentives. Like you dangle a carrot, I'm going to do whatever I can to get that carrot. Michelle, not just Beachbody On Demand, that won't get you Success Club points. It's still going to get you commission, still going to get you a customer. The accessories pack, yes, that will give you, if it's the accessories pack with Shakeology, it will give you 2 Success Club points. Or if somebody just wants to purchase Shakeology, that also will give you 2 Success Club points. Yeah. And don't worry about like knowing all of that stuff. Those are just like minor details that you can always ask me and you'll learn as you go through the training. Okay, so Emerald, this is your first rank advancement. And my advice to you is that you get to Emerald right away. If you want to work this business, which again, I'm assuming you guys all do, get to Emerald as quickly as possible because there are some financial perks to it. Plus, it just shows that you're serious about this and that you are treating this like a business and that you're moving your business along. Beachbody recognizes it. And also people on social media, like when you are getting, shouted out, for example, for hitting your first rank advancement as a coach, that gives you credibility. Because even though there's like 450,000 coaches in like North America and the UK, a very small percentage of those are actually working the business. So instead of just being one of like 100,000 Beachbody coaches, you all of a sudden have leveled up because you are actually rank advancing and you're actually like moving up in the company. And Emerald is so easy to get to. You literally could all get there tonight if you wanted. Emerald is signing up 2 coaches. So this does not have to be working coaches. It does not have to be somebody who's wanting to work the business. I sign up people all the time who just want the discount. And usually in the very beginning of the business, your first coaches will probably be people who just want the discount, and that's okay. That's how I started to build my downline right away, was just by signing up people who wanted the discount, because when you're a coach, you receive 25% off your monthly Shakeology or anything else you purchase. So for instance, like my mom is a discount coach because she wanted Shakeology, so I signed her up as a discount coach. She now gets Shakeology every month. My dad's a discount coach. All my sisters, all my sister-in-laws, they're all discount coaches because I want them all to be drinking Shakeology for the health benefits. And I'm going to offer them the discount because it's like, I just like seeing people save money basically. And it's helping me build my downline, and especially in the beginning. So for me, when I got to Emerald, I signed up my husband. He was my first discount coach. He didn't even know it. I swear he still doesn't even know it. I just don't think he knows what I do actually. And I signed up my sister-in-law. So those were my 2 discount coaches, and that got me to Emerald right away. So I got to Emerald very quickly because I saw the value in it. So now I'm going to tell you why you would even want to get to Emerald right away. So when you are an Emerald coach, so I'm going to back up. You are in this downline of mine. I have got, tons of coaches in my downline. You're placed somewhere in there. I don't know where, but you're in there somewhere. I'll answer that in a second, Michelle. So yes, you are in my downline somewhere. Everybody in our downline produces volume because everybody's like, drinking Shakeology or they're selling stuff. Like it depends if they're a discount coach or a working coach, but everybody's producing volume every single week on our team. And our team is big because it's not just us. It's also like my coach's team. We're all like this huge umbrella of people and we all benefit from each other's success. And that's the really cool thing. You can't do this business on your own. That's why it's Team Beachbody. So the more successful we are as a team, the more successful we all are individually. However, if you're not an Emerald coach, you don't benefit from all this volume. So every week, our team cycles in volume, basically. And this is going to get so confusing. And literally, I don't even fully understand it, but I just know enough that I know it's beneficial to get to Emerald. So volume goes through us every single week, like on Wednesday nights or something. It's because we get paid on Thursdays. So the volume like cycles through all of us every single week. When you are an Emerald coach, that volume goes into a little bank account for you every week. It just goes into your bank, into a bank account. If you are not an Emerald coach, it goes through you and it skips you because you're not an Emerald coach. And in Beachbody world, if you're not an Emerald coach, you're not working your business. So you're not going to be rewarded with this team cycle volume every week. So even though as a new Emerald coach, you're not going to be able to cash in on this volume yet because you don't have a big enough downline yourself, Beachbody is going to put all that volume into a bank account for you so that as you grow your team and as your own volume starts to increase, it's going to like grab from that little bank account and be like, oh, we're going to cash that in this week. Oh, we're going to cash that in this week. And we'll grab from that. And it will always bank your volume for you as long as you're an Emerald coach. But every week that goes by that you're not an Emerald coach, that volume just goes by you. It's like so sad, just trickles on by you. So that's why I always say like just get to Emerald because you'll start to bank that volume. And the volume can be really substantial as you grow this business. And that's where the majority of my paycheck comes from. So you can only grow your income so much by selling things and by commission. You can make an amazing weekly paycheck on what you sell because we make 25% commission on anything. So one challenge pack is about $50 in commission. So you can make a lot of money by selling a lot of stuff, but it's a lot easier to just start growing your team and start cashing in on that team cycle volume. So like right now, my weekly paychecks are like close to about $2,000 a week. Well, I'm not selling $2,000 in stuff, right? Like that, I would never be able to do that. So it's the team cycle volume. That's how I'm earning my income now. And that just keeps growing. So there's like just huge potential in this business. Like I'm not making anywhere near what I plan on making. Like I'm just getting started. So there's huge potential here, you guys. But getting to Emerald is just so, so beneficial. Not to mention, if you're an Emerald coach and you're hitting Success Club every month, Beachbody is going to reward you even further because people every single day go to the Team Beachbody website and purchase something. They buy Shakeology, they buy Beachbody On Demand, they buy Energize, or they just sign up for a free account. So those people need a coach. They have to be assigned to somebody because everybody is always assigned to somebody who signs up on the website. You might not even realize it at the time when you sign up, but you're assigned to somebody. So what Beachbody does is they will look at all the coaches who are Emerald and above, and they give those customers to people. So every month I am given free customers from Beachbody. These customers may have purchased something, they may not have. but you get their commission for whatever they've bought. So a couple of weeks ago, I had a free customer show up in my back office. It was a male. I don't know where he was from, but I could see his information. I could see what he purchased. Well, he bought about $550 worth of product. And so I earned the commission from that. I didn't do anything. I just like received all that commission. And if he continues to purchase stuff every single month, I keep getting that commission. So Beachbody really, really takes care of the coaches who are showing up and working the business. So it's just so beneficial. Those free customers, they can turn into the most amazing challengers in your challenge group. I have had probably 5 or 6 of them turn into coaches who are on my team. So it's really like, it's very, very powerful hitting Emerald and hitting Success Club. So for me, it's just a non-negotiable, and I really, really encourage you guys to just get there as soon as possible. And it's really easy. It's just having those conversations with people. The reason why we say sign your husband up is because that's always just like a really easy thing. Or like your boyfriend, or somebody that you're really, really close with that's going to be in your life for a long time. So even like your mom, somebody who just is going to be like stable in your life, basically. And the reason why we say this is for a few different reasons. First of all, you're going to earn a commission on what your person signs up with. So if you're going to sign up your spouse, you'll earn about $50 commission on what you sign him up with. And I can help you figure out the best thing to sign that person up with. You are also going to get 2 Success Club points. So already you're on your way to hitting Success Club. You'll be halfway to Emerald by signing up this person. And also, this person is somebody who you can control their account. So I control my husband's account. I have been able to build up his account to Emerald and beyond. So he gets a weekly paycheck every month. He does not know how to use a phone. I'm just going to put it that way. So he doesn't do anything with this business, but I control his account. And it's really, really beneficial to have that person at the very top of your downline, not down 10 coaches below. You want him to be the first one signed up in your downline, because they're going to get all that volume. So the higher somebody is up in your downline, the more volume they will get. And it can be like really beneficial. Last year, with my husband's T4, he made about $10,000, and he doesn't work the business, you guys. Like, I just work his account. I've built his account up so that he gets volume. I don't even put sales through his account usually. It's just volume from our team. So lots to sort of like digest. I know this is like a lot of information. Totally. The biggest things to take away from this stuff is just to show up on social media. Be excited. Don't hold back. Talk to people. Invite people through your posts. Invite people in Messenger. But just like share your life, share your excitement. Help at least 3 people a month to get started the way you got started, because you're so excited about it. So you should be able to find 3 people who need this in their life and get to Emerald. So even when I'm talking to like a really close friend, I would just say to them, like, I can actually get you signed up as a discount member if you would like. That way, moving forward, you will get 25% off your Shakeology. So I have a lot of coaches that just start signing coaches up right away because they're like, duh, it's a no-brainer. They can sign up, get 25% off moving forward. I'm laughing at you, Michelle. They will get a discount moving forward. Plus, they're helping you out. And if it's like someone really close to you, you can even say like, yeah, I'm actually working towards my first rank advancement. So this is going to give you 25% off, and it's actually going to help me. So be honest with people. Like, I was honest with my sisters and my sister-in-law when they signed up. So don't be afraid to have those conversations. Okay, I'm just going to read some comments here. So the discount member, discount coach, whatever you want to call it, yes, we'll pay the $15 a month. That's the business fee. They will pay that. even though they pay that, they're still saving money. It's almost like a Costco membership. Like you pay a membership, but you save a lot of money and get a really cool experience. So that's kind of how I look at that. Yes, Melissa, you signed your husband up. You saw the value in that, and you get Shakeology through him, and then you get the performance line, right? Is that what you ended up doing? Yeah. So, I mean, there's just so many amazing products through Beachbody that even if your husband, boyfriend, spouse, whoever doesn't want to drink Shakeology, because it took my husband about 1.5 years before he finally was like, all right, let me try one of these things. So I had Shakeology for myself every month. And then I would always get like a box of packets under his account so that I had packets, like individual servings of Shakeology to use as like giveaways, prizes, that kind of stuff. And then when they came out with the performance line, I started getting the performance line through him. So the Energize and Recover, I would get through his account because I was going to get it anyways. And like the beach bars that we have, that's an option that can go under your husband's account. So just different products that you kind of want to get anyways, just get them under him. It's giving you volume. It's helping with your paycheck. So it's like kind of a win-win. And if you're in this for the long term, you're going to want that person signed up right away. You're going to want them at the top. You make it sound so simple. It is simple, you guys. This business is simple. It's not easy because you have to be really consistent and you have to be vulnerable and you have to do the things that most people won't do. Most people won't do this business because they'd rather just go sit at like their shitty job and complain for the rest of their life instead of doing something so cool and fun, but that can be hard some days, but it's simple. The work is simple. Don't get overwhelmed by the team page and the training and the announcements and all that stuff. Always just go back to, I just need to show up for myself. I need to share my journey and I need to invite people to do this with me. That's all it is. Keep your blinders on. You'll learn the rest of it when you need to learn. Don't worry about signing up, or like, don't worry about training your new coach if you don't have a coach to train. You don't need to. You're not there yet. So we take this stuff one step at a time. You're the kind of person that wants all the info before you can start. You're never going to know all the info. I don't freaking know all the info. So just start. Don't dip your toe in. Just go for it. I did see something from Carrie, something about a transformation. Okay. You don't have a transformation. I'm going to be honest with you. I never really got much of a transformation from Beachbody because I've never had like a weight loss transformation, but I am a totally different person now. And I know that there's something that has changed with you since you signed up. Even if literally you just signed up 2 hours ago, I guarantee you that there's something switched in your brain. Something is different. I mean, you're freaking sitting on a Zoom call at 9:00 at night with strangers. Something has shifted in your life. So you can 100% talk about a transformation happening. So don't think you need this epic before and after photo because I have never had that. I do share before and afters, but like my before picture was from like 10 years ago. That's like the only before picture I have really. My body hasn't changed a whole lot. Like I've gotten more toned, that kind of stuff. But I haven't lost 15 pounds by doing Beachbody workouts. It's just not my story. But I have had the most incredible internal and like my confidence, all of that stuff. Like I'm a completely different person than I was even 6 months ago. So you don't need the physical transformation. Okay, going through these. Melissa, he takes sips of your shake. I never pushed Shakeology on my husband ever. And then one day he was like, can you make me one of those shakes of yours? And I was like, okay. So I made it. And he was like, oh, it's all right. It's not bad. Drank it. And then the next day he was like, can you make me another shake? And I was like, all right, no, we're ending this here. I will show you how to make it, but I'm not starting this trend because like not happening. And now he drinks it like faithfully. And he actually has lost about 15 pounds since he started drinking Shakeology, because he used to have Fruit Loops every morning for breakfast. Fruit Loops. So he just like stopped eating Fruit Loops and had a shake every day. And then sometimes in the evening when he would like have like a rum and Coke, he would like occasionally swap that out for a shake. And like it's crazy. Okay. I hate my shitty job. Yes, Melissa, you do. I know you do. And there's more to life than having a shitty job. There is. And that's what you always need to picture too, is like, am I okay with the way my life is going? Like, am I totally okay? My life was going fine. Like I had nothing like that was so terrible in my life, but I also knew like I wanted more. Like I wanted more freedom. I wanted more financial freedom, time freedom, and not to worry about stuff. Like I wanted to do more things. And that's like, I was happy. Everything was fine, but I knew there was so much more. And now I feel like I'm actually at a place where I'm thriving in life. And I think it's so sad to think that some people aren't this passionate about life and aren't like living to their full capability, because I wasn't. I was just like mediocre. I was just like rolling with the days, right? And now I'm like, God, this life is so much better. Yes, my confidence has changed so much, Michelle. That's so funny. So in Shakeology, yeah. So I actually, with my Shakeology, Thea, I add, I make like it with about 6 ice cubes, a cup and a half of water, and half a banana and a little bit of peanut butter. That's like my all-time favorite with any flavor, basically. But I'll just even like in a pinch, I'll shake it with ice and water. It's not as good, but if I need to just get it into me, I will. It took me a little bit to fall in love with Shakeology because it's so natural. Like my taste buds were not used to that natural flavor, because Shakeology is like pure as pure can be. It's literally 70 superfoods that were found around the world that are dried and into powdered form. That's Shakeology. Like there's nothing artificial. There's no artificial sweeteners, nothing. Like, so it's so pure. So at first it's like, oh, this is supposed to be delicious, but your taste buds change so quickly. And now when I like smell even like those fruit flavored yogurts, like my kids love them, all those yogurt drinks and stuff, the smell, I'm like, oh my God, it smells like a chemical shitstorm basically. And it's like grosses me out, right? So now like my taste buds crave that natural flavor. Carrie, you are not okay with the way my life is going. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy, but I need more. Oh my God. Yes. I'm a stay-at-home mom, but we can't afford for me to stay at home. I want to be able to contribute to our income. Okay. Then you just like, you got to dig in and do this, because it can change your life. Your whole life, like 6 months from now, can be completely different. Like, isn't that crazy to think? Like your life 6 months ago is probably the same, but like in 6 months from now, it can be completely different. But the thing is, what I see is too many coaches come into this business and they hold back. They hold back and they're like, oh, well, there's, the timing's not right, or I have something going on. But it's like nothing should get in your way of making this work. And that's always been my mindset. I don't care what's going on in my life, I'm going to make this work. I've had every excuse. Like I was pregnant with my 4th baby when I started as a coach. Like who does that, right? My husband was out west on the pipeline working for 3 months at a time, and then would be home for 4 weeks and then gone for 3 months. And I managed to build a business like literally on my couch with my kids crawling around me. So like you just have to go all in, and it can change everything. And just think about where you don't want to go back to. Like, I don't want to go back to that life, and just keep moving forward. And every morning, think about where you want to go with this. Yeah. So Thea, I'm saying it right? Thea. I keep wanting to say Thea. Okay. Yes, he already has Beachbody On Demand. So what you could set him up with is like an accessories package, which will get him, you could even get the performance line underneath him. So the Energize and Recover. And I know you did get some Energize with your package, but if you're like me, you're going to drink that shit all day. It's the only way I survive. So yeah, we can totally talk about the best way to get him signed up for sure. That makes the most sense for you to get more product and commission and Success Club points and all that stuff. So yeah. Okay. Do you guys, oh yeah. You know what? I did hear that there's going to be a vegan recover coming. That was just announced it was alluded to when I was in Vegas. That's sort of a new thing coming. And I have heard about vegan beach bars coming, but it could be a slow rollout. But yeah, the vegan recover I think will be really great for a lot of people. I love the recover. It's so good. And the beach bars, I have like 2 a day. It's bad. It's really bad. Okay, I think I like touched on everything. I'm sure that was really overwhelming, you guys, but don't let that stall you, and just think of the basic things. Thea, you are not in the training yet, but all of you guys have been tagged in our training in the team page. So just start to work through that. Do not wait to start your business to get through the training, because the training is stuff that you're just going to continually learn. You don't need it to start your business. You can get to Emerald and hit Success Club 5 and fill a challenge group before you've ever gone through any training. When I signed up, we had no training. We didn't have a team page. I went to YouTube every time I needed to figure something out because Michelle was brand new. I was new. We didn't really have anybody else above us helping us. So we just watched YouTube videos every day and was like, ooh, I heard this. Maybe that's how we should do things. The training is there, but it's not, you don't need it to be successful. Yes, Michelle, if you sign up a coach, you will add them to our team page and into our training. You do not need to create anything. Everything that we do on this team is duplicatable. So you can add them into our accountability group. You can add them into our team page. The training is all set up. I have email templates you can send a new coach. Everything is laid out for you. Okay. All right. Anything else, you guys? Are you guys excited? Perfect. Okay. Thank you guys for jumping on. And yes, I'll post the calendar. And yeah, so we have team calls and they'll be on the calendar. And then Michelle also has a team call in Fitneek Nation. So Michelle is my coach. Her team name is Fitneek Nation. We all just come up with these fun names. And we are part of her team as well because she's my coach. That's our team as well. I have my own little team called Abundance Nation because I just love the word abundant. And I think that we all should have abundant mindsets and just think abundantly. So I have my own team page and my own calendar and stuff. I didn't get any of this stuff until 2 months ago, literally. So you don't need to worry about a team page, a team name, none of that. So yeah, I will hook you guys up with the calendar and stuff. So, okay. Well, we will talk soon, you guys. Thanks for coming on. Bye, guys.